How's it going, all my gnarly ones? Welcome to a little bit of Truck Series Tuesday action here in the North American eRacing League. It is race number 3 of Season 4 here for the Truck Series, and they are heading to Phoenix Raceway tonight. First attempt at a little bit of a quote-unquote short track action this season after we saw a great opening race at Daytona and a really good race last week at Texas. So we're getting shorter and shorter on these track lengths. So we're sure to see fenders and benders and bumpers and doors here tonight and should make for an exciting race. So with me in the booth tonight, I've got a Cup Series regular. He's a 6-time Cup Series winner, including one this season, and a 3-time Xfinity Series winner for a total of 9 career NARL wins. I've got Big Jim. How you doing, bud?
You're gonna make me blush with those stats, but I'm looking forward to tonight, man. It's been a very long Tuesday, ready to unwind with some racing.
Exactly. It has been a very, very long Tuesday. So I am ready for some racing as well. These guys are visiting Phoenix Raceway for the first time this season and only time this season. We've seen some great racing here in the past 2 seasons with Marksman winning in Season 2 and Tommy D winning in Season 3. So it's going to be a good race here tonight. Marksman is in the field, so he has a chance to pick up win number 2 here at Phoenix Raceway. But he's got some competition tonight. There's 13 other drivers looking to dethrone him here. So, Jim, what have we got on tap for tonight? How are these trucks looking for Phoenix?
Man, it's it was a bit rough with Texas. They got it clean, but at the very end, you saw a lot of fender rubbing and a lot of contact. I'm wondering if that might play into tonight. You hope it doesn't, but early in the season, maybe guys are, a little more lenient on how they treat one another. But overall, I think we'll see a pretty good race. I think we'll see a lot of clean racing. Phoenix is actually a multi-groove track, and I feel like you're going to see a lot of guys trying to work that outside a little bit.
Did you say multi-groove?
It is. It is
Oh,
definitely multi-groove.
man. Love to hear that. Love to hear these guys having options. Doesn't mean they're going to use them. They may just push each other right up the track. But there are there are options here at Phoenix Raceway. Like Jim said, you can really get that outside lane rolling. But Jim, is there any preferred way to get around this track? I know turns 1 and 2, which used to be 3 and 4, are completely different than turns 3 and 4, which used to be 1 and 2. So any particular way to get around here?
Well, for the trucks, Plumdee's Pipes really put on quite a show last season and taught us all just a little bit about Phoenix. He used just the different lane that Tommy was using, just the guy in front of him, the leader. He was using different lanes, and it was actually keeping him with Tommy. I think you're going to see a lot of that as well, just trying to choose a different lane. There's a bubble in this game. You don't want to hit the car or truck in front of you, so using that different line, that might be the key to success tonight.
Absolutely, as these guys are just wrapping up qualifying. If I had a stream up right now, I'd get you guys some qualifying results, but nobody has got their stream up just yet. But we've got 14 drivers on tap for tonight. Phoenix Raceway, believe it's let me double check here on the schedule. I believe it's 100 laps, 75 laps, 100 laps tomorrow in the Xfinity race. So 75 laps, what, about 25 seconds a lap, so it should be a pretty quick race here tonight. Let me see if any search around for any streams here that haven't popped up yet.
You search around for streams, I'll be searching around in the DMs, trying to find someone who will give it to me.
Search around those DMs, huh, Jim?
Yep, that's
Love
what I'm
to
doing.
hear it. Let's go searching around here.
Looks like it might be Decent House,
Decent
maybe?
House might just be the one to beat tonight. I know he likes these flat tracks like his teammate Kev. So, you think Decent's the winner here tonight?
I think it's hard to choose against him. I mean, Elite has been superb, absolutely superb at Phoenix historically since last season. So I will definitely be looking for Decent House to be up there. Also be looking for Wasted 88. He's always fast in the trucks. I feel like he'll be up there as well.
Absolutely. So, let me see what we got here. Looks like Williams is tagging Decent House in the truck chat saying good lap. So Decent House might just be our pole sitter here tonight.
That is confirmed. He got it over by 100th over Williams. So
All right, so Decent House is on the pole tonight. Williams will be starting on the outside of the front row.
Williams was fast here last season before we had our weird server lag. He was up there at the very front. He was one of the guys I was most upset about it being reset. But, I mean, can't count him out either. He's fast.
Absolutely not, as I'm still waiting for some invites here. There we go. There's one, so I'll be able to join here in just a second. Got some invites from hosts. Now they're flooding in. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I've got like 5 from Williams already.
Yeah.
Got 2 from
Yeah,
host.
now I'm getting trolled with invites.
That's great.
Love to see it. Love to see it. Live streams. Looks like host is streaming, so I'll go ahead and pull his stream up.
Hey.
All right, so yeah, 75 laps here at Phoenix. I believe tire wear should be the issue tonight, more so than fuel. So I'm going to go ahead and join the lobby as we can go blue screen here. Kind of interested to see how this is going to go. Decent House with pole with a 27.175. Williams is a 100th off, 185. All right, so as we load in here, tonight's race brought to you by Fanatec. Got the Club Sport Series pedals on our screen. Christmas is over. Valentine's is over.
Easter.
St. Patrick's Day.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You're reaching deep for that one.
Yeah, get you some pedals for St. Patrick's Day. I'm Irish. Lucas Oil 150 here tonight at Phoenix Raceway. Just got the green flag. Decent House already out to the lead. Williams is trying to fend off the Decent House's elite teammate Marksman there on the inside lane coming off of turn 2. 3 wide coming off of 2.
Yeah, that ain't going to work.
Not going to work. See about Williams using that high side, Marksman on the low side. Ghost Killer right here behind these guys, looking to find a way through. Host sitting there in the top 5 in that bright orange 00. And the third elite truck in tonight's field is Diesel, and he's sitting right there in 5th, 6th spot. So
I'll tell you what, that Ghost Killer guy. Oh, lag from Marksman.
Yes, big lag from Marksman there.
And they're all scattering around back here.
That's really checking everybody up. Got one that might have skimmed the wall here towards the back. Ziggy. Looks like he held on to it.
Oh, 99 put his teammate in the wall right there.
So that lag is really bottled up. About 4th place on back. As Host and Williams are side by side there. Ghost Killer behind them. There's Mac the Breadman. Wasted all of TJR right there on the inside.
98 charged the corner a little too hot. Got into the side of the 00. No harm comes from it, but even early on in a race, that does start to wear down on the psyche of a driver. They're kind of like, just don't wash up into me.
Oh, these guys are still 3 wide, still using the bumpers. It's gonna this exit off of 2 gets really tight. That might be a trouble spot for some of these guys later in the race.
Host using the flat of the track and the apron. I'm not sure that's the way to get around here. It's the way to get spun out, but 13 to his inside.
Meanwhile, the top 3 have set sail with all these guys fighting in the back. Charblazer in the field, Penn, Graves back here as well. Last 3 trucks on the track at the moment.
And early on in this thing, Elite has really shown their dominance in Phoenix in the past. They're showing it now. I mean, there's nobody within half straightaway of them right now. It's Diesel closest to 4th back there, but even he's pulling away.
Yeah, Elite right now is 1, 2, 3 here at Phoenix. Starting off strong tonight. Can they keep that momentum through pit stops and such and pit adjustments? We'll find out here as this race unfolds. So Decent House right now setting the pace, followed by Marksman and Diesel.
Yeah, and Gator, how much of that do you think is setup based? This track is a driver's track. I mean, it's the only reason they make it the championship race at the end of the season is this is definitely a driver's track. It's a place where you make your adjustments. But right now they're on presets.
Yeah, right now, yeah, they haven't had the chance at adjustments yet, so things could change here. But just based off of preset selection, those guys are fast at the moment. As Ghost Skillet gets around Mr. Williams here for a top 4 spot. Williams might have a little bit of front end damage after that lag.
Yeah,
looks like
probably a little bit.
Crumpled just a little bit.
But Decent House, he's a real team player over there at Elite, and I think he's willing to share a couple of those secrets to get those guys faster.
Ostium, Krunks Fight Milk, Ziggy, all right here, 3 wide, 4 wide.
4 wide.
Wasted to the bottom. Ziggy's backing out. He says, I don't want any of that this early. Still
Smart
3.
Move.
Oh, no. Wasted kind of used a slide job there on Ziggy. This is looking like Daytona or Talladega in the back half of the field. Just side by side, 3-4 rows deep.
Oh my goodness, 4 wide again. Nope, 3 there.
Oh, when you see fenders bumping and people going 3 and 4 wide, here comes Penn. He loves that kind of stuff.
That is a great looking scheme for Ziggy tonight.
I do enjoy that scheme. It's a nice one. Ziggy new to the NARL this season. Glad to have him here. Says he's done about 350 practice laps for tonight, so
dang.
Let's hope all that pays
dedication.
off for him. That is absolutely dedication. Because there's no way I'm running 350 practice laps.
Getting a little crazy back here, 4 wide again.
Still 3 coming off of 2. Everybody giving each other room right now. That's probably not going to happen later.
This is a hornet's nest back here.
Pin all the way up next to the wall. Not the fastest way around. He's going to lose a couple spots.
Just for reference, Decent House is just coming out of turn 2.
Just for reference, these guys are just going into 1. So all this battling is costing these guys a bunch of time.
Just hit the inside wall. That is one of the things about Phoenix is you can clip that inside wall that sticks out going into 3. You gotta watch out for that.
Yeah. Dangerous. Guys still haven't resolved their issues here in the back. But we're going to move back up to the front here. Check on our leaders. Here's a couple of TJR Fords. Mr. Williams, Mac the Breadman. They're in 5th and 6th. Wasted in 7th, so 5th, 6th, 7th for TJR right now. Back up to your leader, Decent House. Doesn't look like you got a lot of damage from clipping that inside wall, Jim.
No, but you gotta watch out. It's not the damage you worry about there. It's getting shot back up to the track or hitting some kind of weird angular glitch in the wall that will shoot you straight right. You never know at this game.
I remember one time, and I can't remember whether it was season 1 or season 2, I decided to make a right-hand turn going into turn 3. Just you know, spontaneously. I didn't even think I hit the inside wall. Yeah. I haven't done that since. Learned my lesson.
Oh, crash back here with Charblazer. Turn 3. Might be a caution.
Like it is a caution. First caution tonight for cause. Let's go back here and take a look.
Like a 1-car incident. 1 truck incident.
Yeah. Charblazer is around. Got a lot of damage there. Penn might have been involved as well. He's got a little bit of a gap to the trucks in front of him. Oh, McAvoy's in it. McAvoy's got damage.
We'll have to see if Elite can get out to that astounding lead that they did. Now that you have trucks to your inside and outside, it's hard to take your preferred line. Interesting to see how Elite navigates this one.
This is the first chance for adjustments for these boys tonight. This is where we're going to see these race setups come into play and who's going to have the best. Ziggy to the front. I don't know if that's strategy or if he forgot to pit, but he's gone to the front of the field. Decent House lines up in third. Ziggy's going to get out of the way.
Forgot. Yeah, forgot to pit. Smart move to get out of the way, though. Us Cup guys recognize that.
Depending on how many laps are left in this stage, I might have just taken my chances there.
Yeah. I mean, he wants to stay unproblematic, so you got to respect
Coming
that.
to 3 to go here in stage number 1. Side by side for the lead between the elite teammates. Identical paint schemes tonight from the 51 and the 4. Ooh, that was close. He squeezed him.
That 4 rode him up the track a little bit. Didn't really bubble him, so didn't move him way out of the line. But
decent squeezed him there coming off of turn 4. Sorry, I still get these things confused ever since they reconfigured this place. Oh, Ghost Killer with a bumper.
Look at that. He's gonna cut the dog leg, get a quicker
good run here.
Entrance into 3.
Oh, he's gonna wash up just a bit. Up into Marksman.
Oh, he's using the Kyle Larson line down there.
Marksman's gonna have a good run off of turn 2, though. Ghost Killer's gonna block all the way to the wall.
Yeah,
Marksman's gonna
appreciate
he's gonna give him the same treatment. 4 wide for second place. Coming to 1 to go.
Oh my goodness, heartbreaking for Marksman. He's gonna have to find his way back up here.
Stage points matter to these guys tonight. They came to play. Decent loves what he's seeing. Mac goes all the way up the track and into the rear bumper of Ghost Killer.
See how Ghost Killer can navigate this outside. It works. You have to make it stick,
into the wall.
No, it's
Here comes
not
Marksman
going
underneath. Mac's going to take second. Wasted comes through. Wasted for third place.
Oh, and the weird glitch where the game just takes over your car and throws you into the wall.
Wow, whoever got 4th and 5th, I have no idea. It's decent first, Mac second, wasted third. I do believe is how that ended up. Then after that, I have no idea.
That was crazy. That was a crazy finish.
That was wild. Ghost Killer 4th, Marksman 5th.
Yeah, where I said it was multi-grooved, coming off the corner, not so much. There's only one groove, and that's the outside. Everyone was fighting for it, and they kept hitting each other for it. So
they just push each other up the track for it.
Yep, that's what you have to do, man. If it comes down to it, you've got to really establish it. Sometimes you have to bump to slow that momentum.
All right, well, here we are at the start of stage number 2. Looks like we do have some strategy. Penn might have taken 2 tires here, along with Mr. Williams leading the field to green. Coming off of turn 2, decent with a good run with those 4 tires. Gets right to the bumper of Williams. 19 laps here in stage number 2. Look at that! Look at that move by Decent House back to the lead.
Decent's car is just trimmed out. I mean, his truck, but it's just
that is a truck
incredible. Yeah, it's incredible seeing how he's able to point off the corners. That's something that even the Cup guys like. You'd be better for Cup with that kind of driving.
Looks like most of the field has gotten single file here, at least the front half of it.
Oh, contact back here. I don't know who that was, but
Mac into the wall.
Up.
I think it was Ghost Killer and Mac. They might have had a little bit of unresolved issues from the end of stage number 1.
I think it might have been this. Might have been P. Graves back here. A little bit of contact. Him or Marksman. They did get up to Diza, who got up into Mac, and now Mac is falling like a rock.
That he is. Kronks hits the inside wall going into 3. Here comes Hostium. He's looking to make up some ground here. Had a really good run at Texas last week and had it come to a very abrupt end there with about 2 laps to go. Unfortunately, so he's looking to rebound here, get some good points tonight, work his way back up the standings as the season progresses. There's action all over this track. Look at these guys, 3, 4, 5 wide.
Mr. Williams tried sliding out in front of Diesel. Diesel just threw him right up the track. Said, "I'm not using the brakes. I'm going straight forward."
Yeah, Williams and Steve have a long history, so I don't think Williams is going to forget that. Might just stash that away in his memory banks for a later date. Maybe a later date in this race. Meanwhile,
oh wow!
Anybody got anything for decent?
If there's a late race restart, maybe. But if it comes down to long run speed, I think that 51's just on the rails. I don't know what else to say. A lot of time left in this one, but he's looking like the truck to beat.
Absolutely, as he's checked out to another big gap. While I'm back here in the middle of this nest behind him. Everybody using all sorts of different lanes here. The high lane, the middle lane, even below the apron here in turns 1 and 2. You can make that work as long as you don't straddle that yellow line. Maybe even an invisible line below that. A seam. Just don't straddle through the seam and you'll be okay.
Oh, the 4 just got put in the wall by the 13 in Mac Redman.
Yeah, I'm on board with Ziggy looking ahead at all this. As he looks to get a good run on Penn here down the back straightaway. Had that miscue at the end of stage number 1 where he forgot to pit. Has worked his way back up. About 8th place.
18. That's the 18 of Diesel putting pressure on Ghost up here for second, it looks like.
Yeah, Diesel came to play this season. He's had a rough go of it. Last season at Xfinity and even in the Cup Series prior, but he is a former Truck Series champion in another league, so I think he feels right back at home here in the trucks. The NARL, he's looking rejuvenated here in season 4.
Wasn't bad in season 1 Xfinity either, made the playoffs. I mean, he's a very talented driver. He's just been on the wrong side of some rotten luck.
Yeah. Got 2 wins. He's got a truck win and an Xfinity win here in the NARL. They both are at Talladega.
Yeah, I remember he ran a throwback for one of those.
I do remember correctly. They're both Talladega wins. So he's looking for his first non-plate win here in the North American eRacing League.
He's got some good chances to do it too. He's very good at tracks like Iowa or Richmond. I feel like he'll be a very good contender at those tracks. I mean, he's not doing bad here.
Now, we just saw 2 different lines from these guys in turns 1 and 2. It looked like Ghost Killer kind of entered a little bit high and cut it back down low, whereas Diesel just kind of hugged that yellow line all throughout the corner. Didn't really lose or gain anything from either of them. Diesel going really high this time.
Yeah, I'm impressed with how Ghost Kill has kind of been able to pull away right here. That 18 caught him in a hurry, but now it seems like it's stagnated for that 18.
Well, I'm going to go back here and check out this Hornet's Nest again. Ziggy's still trying to make his way around Penn.
Oh, Penn's not happy with him.
Penn makes that truck very hard to pass. So there we are. Those guys right now are still trying to sort it out. Looks like Ziggy might get the run off of turn 2 that he's looking for to finally clear Penn. He does. Host is looking to follow him through here in the 0-0.
Those tiny little bumps you see, those tiny little bumps you see from these guys, it's enough to make your blood boil as a driver behind the wheel. You're just thinking, I can get a nice exit here if I don't get my momentum stalled out, but oh, there's a bump. There goes all the momentum, and I'm going to get passed by 1 or 2 trucks here. Very frustrating for these guys.
I'm going to check our lap count. They'll be coming to 5 to go right here in stage number 2. So quick stages here, as is with most every truck race. Decent House has set sail. Ghost Killer right now in second.
Gone.
Yeah, Diesel in third. Cycle back to see who 4th is. I think it's Mac and Williams here in 4th and 5th. That is correct. Mac 4th, Williams 5th. And then everybody else back there behind them. looks like the top 5 are pretty settled here for stage number 2, as long as they don't make any mistakes.
Going on board Decent House right now. I see what he's doing. He's entering low and letting the car grip when it gets to that seam up there in that second lane. So he's not using. Okay, it's but you know it's a very weird truck.
Oh, just
but it's just like you look at his line. He's kind of changed it up here, but. Yes, it's a very weird truck, but he is doing a really good job of letting the truck coast up into that second groove and letting the momentum carry him off. It's impressive to see.
Not going as low as I thought one normally would there in 3 and 4. Kind of stayed above the yellow line. I know a lot of guys that drive below that.
Oh, he was like 3 laps ago, but I think he's just kind of in conservation of stuff mode right now.
Just
kind of
2 to go here in stage 2. Well, he took the pole, got stage 1. Looks like he's going to take stage 2 unless something happens here on the last lap to him. And he comes to take the white flag for stage 2. So right now he's got a sweep in mind. He's going to have one final stage left here at Phoenix Raceway. Pretty wide corner there in turns 1 and 2 this time, but cuts it low off exit to get a good run down this back straightaway. Ghost Killer is going to be able to hold off Diesel there for second. The Decent House pole winner, stage 1 winner, and you can now add stage number 2 to his bank tonight. Decent House stage 2 winner, Ghost Killer second, Diesel third, Mac fourth, Williams fifth.
Elite looking strong as always at Phoenix, but how about Ghost Killer? I mean, I don't think he raced at Daytona. He raced Texas, finished 4th or 5th, I believe.
Yep.
And he's putting on quite a show in these stages so far. I remember I was in a party with him. He says that if he wins, he hasn't won in like 3 months, and he's let his facial hair grow out. Till then, he says he's going to shave it off once he wins. So,
doesn't matter what league win he gets, it's just a league win.
Doesn't matter. He says whatever league.
Man, he better not let that stuff grow too long. He's going to start getting like birds and stuff trying to make nests out of it.
If it's anything like what Sharp was having, if it's anything as long as that, I feel bad, but I feel like we'll be seeing Ghost Kill in Victory Lane at some point this season.
Can't grow a beard. What are you talking about?
I'm not saying he's growing a beard. I'm just saying that he had a long streak since season 1. Season 2.
There we go. As we are now underway here for the 3rd and final stage tonight at Phoenix Raceway. Decent House leads the field back to green with Diesel in 2nd. Ghost Killer right here in 3rd. This is where all the money happens right here. Top 5 get away clean. Side by side for 6th. Does anybody have anything for Decent House? They better show it quick.
Oh, the Mac Fredman pushed the 16 out of the groove. Now they're hitting each other. Oh, yeah,
they're not happy with each other.
Yeah, 13's going to get the last say in this one.
They have been bumping each other all night. Got 26 laps remaining in this race. They should make it on fuel. So fuel should not be a factor here. They may wear out these tires though, so they better take care of them. Ghost Killer inside Mr. Williams there. Good corner there, good clean corner, stays off of them. Marksman back there with these guys. Ziggy as well. Clean start to the final stage, other than the hiccups between the 16 and the 13, which we've seen most all race. This guy's putting on a show here tonight.
Man, that 13's charging the corner, isn't he?
He's just kind of hanging on here to Decent House. I'm a little impressed.
Yeah, he's there. Maybe decent, knowing that his tires are going to be a problem. Might be saving a little bit here, but you think he'd be relaying that to his teammate and Diesel behind him.
I'm kind of impressed right now with Diesel. Oh, he gets a really good run on down the back straightaway. Right up on the bumper of his teammate. He's getting really good runs out of these corners.
He's got to make a move here.
His corner exit right now is superior to Decent's. Diesel's looking for the lead.
Now Decent has the defensive line. He can just drive off here if he doesn't hit the wall.
Diesel doesn't have the momentum there coming off the inside lane. Can't get a run on Decent House. So he's going to have to duck back in. We got a bunch of D's fans in the chat right now. D's is Decent for the lead.
There goes the inside again.
Diesel is D's his way to a top 2.
And this battle, he's letting Mac the Breadman, and I believe that's, is that Mr. Williams in 4th? I think it is.
I believe so. I think Wason's a little bit farther back. Last I checked, he was battling with Penn.
They're knocking on the door of these top 2.
That they are. So you got 2 elite drivers right here, 1 and 2, followed by 2 TJR drivers in 3 and 4.
Keep an eye on the 16 and 13 here.
Oh, Woods gets up into his teammate. And I am going to move back to the 16 and 13 because they're getting close to each other again.
Love the drama.
Maybe a nudge. Not much one. It didn't really affect Mac.
Yeah, you might be playing it smart here, knowing that you got to stay single file.
Yep.
If you hit each other, you eliminate your chance of winning tonight. So these guys might just be playing it smart.
Absolutely. We are all single file here, all throughout the field.
I'm impressed though. Decent House hasn't gotten away from these guys like he has been
Diesel's
supposed
still
to.
right there. He's taking another look down the front straightaway right here.
Look at that impressive charge on the outside from Decent. I don't know if they made contact there. I don't think so. Decent clears once again.
He's trying hard to get around his teammate. It is hard to pass here on this track.
Very.
You got to time it up just right. It's almost like a Daytona or Talladega run that you got to get on somebody. Got to time it up just right as the 16 and 13 are going at it again.
Oh, I don't even know where the 13 went.
I think the 16 got the final lap on that one. After
13
the 13
is around here going into turn.
Yeah, after the 13 dumped him into the wall.
Oof. That's rough.
Yeah, they've been going at it all night. The 13 dumped him in the wall, and then the 16 just caught him on the front straightaway there.
Look at Williams up here. Diesel made the lead or pass for the lead, but Williams is right there now, pressuring for second. Here's Ghost Killer going to his outside.
Diesel does get around Decent House for the lead. So the driver of the 18 truck.
Is that Ziggy in 5th?
All those practice laps are paying off for Ziggy. He is in the top 5.
There you go, buddy. Love to see that.
We're getting Ziggy with it tonight.
Oh, no, you didn't.
I did. That was a very bad dad joke, but I had to do it. I had to do it. I had to do it. I'm a dad. I have an excuse.
Oh, I'll be quiet on that one. Man,
I've been waiting to use that one all season, to be honest. I've kind of had that one in the back pocket.
Back to Breadman hitting pit road. This is probably the end of his race. Gonna get that damage fixed. Hope for some cautions.
I'm impressed to see Diesel take it to Decent House right here. Decent's now under fire for second place. No love lost between Decent and Williams, and they're battling for second right here.
That was a clean little bout right there. The 98 let off a little bit, just not to get into his side. If I know one thing about Williams, unless a guy wrongs him really badly, he still wants to pass it clean.
Yeah. He's going to get a run off of turn 2 here on the inside lane.
He is close to clearing. He might be able to pull a slider here.
No, he drives in conservatively. But he is going to be able to get a run here off of 2. Something's happened with Decent House.
Yeah, Decent's off the pace.
From what we've seen so far this race, he is off the pace here. I don't know if he's saving his stuff, but right now
the only thing I can imagine
spots.
is he's saving tires.
That is possible. One person who's not saving tires is Diesel, as he stretched out his lead there with Mr. Williams. Decent House falling back to 3rd. Ziggy at the 4th place. Ghost Killer riding in the top 5.
A little tough back here for Marksman. He was up there in the first 2 stages, dropped back all the way back to like 9th or 10th back here. I don't know what happened to him, but maybe his truck has fallen off as well as this race starts coming to its final stages.
Yeah, I'll get a lap to come here in just a second. They are coming to 11 to go. 11 to go here already at Phoenix Raceway. I guess I'll go ahead and plug in our sponsor for this season, Jim, JDCNC, based out of Pennsylvania. They do custom engraving, sublimation, lots of custom stuff. Go check them out on Instagram, Facebook page. Great group of people there. We're glad to have them on board with this season. JDCNC.
Yeah, definitely check them out. They made some really, really neat stuff in the past. I'm sure it's all gravy at this point.
The championship trophies last season.
Championship trophies, the mugs.
Pocket knives, beer mugs.
That's my goal.
Anything.
I need something from JDCNC by the end of the season.
They can do shirts. They've done coasters, shot glasses. So, yeah, they do all kinds of stuff.
Professional work.
Absolutely, it's top notch.
Don't look now, Gator, but battle for the lead heating up. Mr. Williams has found something in this truck. He is putting pressure on Diesel.
Yeah, he has. I'm still on board here with Decent House, just kind of riding here. Mr. Williams gets a little bit loose there off of turn 2.
He must be running like a preset 7 or something right now.
Still got a chance there with Diesel out front. Ziggy's looking to make his way up for 3rd place. He's got to let off the gas, though, so he doesn't wash up into Decent there.
Clean racing all around. You love to see that.
Absolutely. So here we are with Mr. Williams running in 2nd place. Does he have anything for Diesel? Is he going to have to, or any of these guys going to have to pit? Have they worn out their tires enough? They're coming to 7 to go.
Oh, now Diesel misses his line. Williams right back to him.
Good run down the front straightaway. Gets a little bit of draft. You can get draft here in Phoenix. He's going to get right there again. Oh, Diesel almost skimmed the wall. Got really close to it. Top 4 are still right here all together. They've created a big gap over 5th place.
If you look at all of their lines, they're all running a different line in the corners. They're trying to find some clean air. Definitely trying not to run over one another as well.
Diesel 2 career NARL wins. Williams 2 career NARL wins. Decent's got, I want to say 4-ish. Ziggy 0. All looking to make a name here tonight at Phoenix Raceway. It's still anybody's race here amongst these top 4. Ziggy looking to make a move for 3rd again. All the way to the bottom, below the yellow line. Can he slide up? No. Decent's going to have a run off the corner there.
Oh, here goes Diesel using defending. A little bit of defensive line right
Williams
there.
Gets with a bumper
from Williams.
Here comes Williams trying to do an over-under. Diesel cuts down. I'll get a lap to go here next time by. Gotta wait for Host to stream to catch up right here. Host running in 5th place. Good run for him again.
Look at the move.
All
nice
the way to the wall.
Right there. Oh, and now, yep, Williams
there's the
not
bumper. They're coming to
defense.
3 to go. This allows Decent House to get back in it. Oh, this is getting tight. 3 to go.
These
Williams
4
on the
right
bottom,
here
Diesel
under
up top.
blanket.
Ziggy all the way to the wall.
Williams, can he pull the slider?
Diesel in the wall.
He's on the wall.
3 wide for second. 2 to go.
Ziggy too far up the track.
Yeah, 3 wide for second again.
Line.
Battle right now is for second place. Williams is looking
you just
good.
have to hit your marks. You cannot wash up the track. You're seeing these guys behind you wash up the track. You just got to run your race right now.
Williams out front. They're coming to 1 to go. Here comes Host with a bump to Diesel. 1 to go at Phoenix.
Where did Host come from?
Oh, Ziggy into the wall.
Ziggy hard in the outside wall.
Oh, I hate to see that. He was having such a good run.
Here we go. 51's going to charge the corner, get a nice exit, dime in the corner.
Here we go.
Williams
Are we
is
going to
the
see a
king
bump
of
and run?
blocking.
Yeah, we're going to see a block. Deason's going to go high. This is for the win. Williams drives it in deep. Gets Deason cut under.
Here comes the crossover.
This is going to be close. Deason's going to get it.
Deason gets it.
Williams in second. What a finish.
What a race.
What a finish. I think Ziggy might have blown a tire because he's still sitting there.
Yeah, a ton of damage to the front. That is a heartbreaker for Ziggy.
Williams going to get second.
23
Post gets third.
Diesel
Dieso fourth.
Awesome
Ghost Kill a fifth.
Cross Fight Milk is around. All these guys
sixth. Marksman seventh. Graves eighth. Looks like everybody blew tires there at the end. Charblazer ninth. And I think Penn's going to round out the top 10. Maybe if he can limp across the line, he does. Penn gets the top 10.
Wow.
What a race. Wow, dude. That was great.
Let's get Decent on in here.
What a race. It looked pretty dire there for Decent in the middle of that final stage, but he came back there strong when
Just
Williams and
intelligent
Diesel were
racing
fighting.
from him.
Yeah.
Just intelligent. You go really high out there, you get the best arc. You've got worn tires. The guy in front of you has worn tires. You're going to rotate a lot better through the center of the corner. He drove it really high in the entry of the corner, diamond it down on both ends of the racetrack, comes out a winner from it.
What a race. I'm going to go ahead and find Decent's truck here. All right.
Let's send him an invite, so we will be waiting on him to get done with his victory celebration.
Let's see. I think it was... Who was it? There it is. Herbst.
Not Kyle Busch. I guess because Kyle Busch isn't in trucks.
Kyle Busch has a truck.
Oh, he does?
Mm-hmm.
Well, now that's really surprising to me that I didn't pick Kyle Busch.
I mean, it's the same number, 51, so he can use all 3 schemes.
Oh. Okay, I got it now. Ooh.
As we are now joined by our race winner here tonight, Decent House. What an incredible finish, man. How you feeling after picking up the win here at Phoenix?
Man, that was pretty crazy, brother. Dominant truck on rails. It was a lot of fun. I'll tell you what I'm most proud of is I was able to make that move without hitting Williams. I know last week was kind of, crappy finish on my part, so I came out here to do one thing, and that was win and be clean about it, and I did exactly that. So pretty happy with that. I'm just thrilled, man. It was fun. That was a good race. Saving tires there in the third stage was intense. Truck was on rails though, so just bided my time and made the move. It was A lot of fun. Everyone kept it clean, so
Yeah.
for the most part, so it was pretty good. I'm also proud of my teammates. They did a great
Yeah.
job tonight too.
I was just about to ask you about that, and I think you answered my question. But there in the middle of stage three, it looked like you just kind of fell off the pace. I was going to ask you if you were saving, which obviously you were now with that answer. But I guess I'll go ahead. How hard was it to let those guys by for the lead, knowing you'd have to pass them back while saving your tires there?
Um, Definitely got to be disciplined. It's your tires running it hard. You got 26 to 28 laps, give or take, how hard you really push it. So it helped getting out kind of out front a little bit. I was able to kind of back up to those guys. I had to be disciplined though to let them go. It's like, man, I really don't want to let them go because if it's a caution, then I'm stuck behind them on a restart, and then it's going to be mayhem. But it was a risk I was willing to take, and it paid off. So
Man, we had some great racing here tonight, and you swept the night. Pole, both stages, and the race win. So, congratulations on your first win of the season here for the Truck Series. I'm going to go ahead and toss it over to Jim. Jim, what you got for Decent House?
Yeah, decent. Nice rebound from last week. You finished well last week, but it was under some different circumstances. I know you're happy to finally clear your name from that crap, but good job tonight. It was really interesting to see your line and seeing how you were running Phoenix. Something about these elite boys, man. They're fast at this joint.
yeah, I mean, we all brought similar setups. I'm like I said, like I said earlier, I'm thrilled. Marksman kind of got back in there and got some doors and was roughed up a little bit, but he had a pretty fast truck as well, and very impressed with Steve. He's actually really good at saving tires. He and Williams kind of just got together there a little bit at the end, and I was able to capitalize on that. But yeah, super proud of my elite boys for the run tonight. I think the Xfinity guys and the Cup guys are also gonna be ready to rock and roll too.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Well, my question for you is those last laps. You had a different line going where you were really going high up there. You were taking like the Cup Series championship race line late in the run. Was that on design? Were you trying to diamond it off and get underneath Williams without making contact, or what was your whole mentality going there with the final laps?
Um, yeah, I mean, I was kind of sticking to the outside because at least the way I have my truck set up, the pull down method, the diamonding, I was leaning on the right rear a lot, making it hot. So if I would, excuse me, if I was sticking to that line, I guess rolling the corner all the way through and not pinching the truck. I was saving a little bit of tire that way. Not getting the right rear too hot. But yeah, on the last corner, I knew that he was going to block me down into three. I did not want to run into him. I did not want to push him up the track dirty. So I took my chances that he would leave the bottom if I kind of arced the truck down in there, and that's what happened. So then we had a little bit of a door bang to the line, but I mean that's expected. So yeah, it was fun, man. I really enjoy these trucks, and I'm glad to get this first win, but I'm looking forward to winning some more.
Yeah, definitely winning is a good medicine here in the North American E-Racing League. You had a very controversial finish last week, but you came back this week. You rebounded, clean race, and you brought it home with a dub. So congratulations. Anybody you want to give a shout out to before we let you head on out?
Yeah, I'll shout out all my elite teammates. Steve and Marksman ran a good race. Just some stuff happened, and then kind of in the back behind the lead group there, and got to push them back. So proud of them. Ready for the Xfinity and Cup guys. I also want to shout out Kev Bro because before he and I started racing with each other on this game and being teammates and working together with stuff, I was absolutely garbage at this track, and he taught me quite a bit of stuff. So I like to thank him for that. So also thank you guys for putting on the interview, and then also the broadcast and everything. So I'll go back and watch it. I'm sure it was pretty exciting back there. It looked like on the map those guys were all over the place back there. So um, I'll be curious to watch it and see if there's something I can learn to make the truck even better. But it
Yeah,
was definitely awesome tonight.
it was a wild race tonight, and you came out on top. Decent house, first win of the season. Congratulations, bud.
Thank you.
Jim, if you want to go ahead and get our runner-up finisher in here tonight,
I can do that.
see what he's got to say. Mr. Williams. What a strong start to the season for Mr. Williams. Comes out, wins the season opener. Last week at Texas had yet another great run, finishing top 5 there in 5th, and then a second place tonight.
Him and Decent House are going head to head. I mean, we kind of saw this coming going into the season, but it's just impressive seeing all that go on.
Absolutely. As we are joined by our runner-up finish tonight, Mr. Williams, man, you gave it a shot there and just came up one spot short. Not even one spot, like half a truck length short in an incredible finish, man. Congratulations on your P2 run. And what more did you need there on that final corner to be able to get it done here for your second win?
More rear grip and more right rear tire. No, man, it was pretty good. I knew coming in we were going to save in stage 3, do the best we could to save as much tire, for the end. And
yeah.
I kind of went a little earlier than I wanted to, but I figured that was my time to get ahead of Decent. I knew he had the best truck, and they raced me hard. The lead boys did what they were supposed to do. Decent raced me hard, passing them for I think second there before I got the lead, and Steve did an excellent job racing me hard but clean. I had kind of moved him up the hill just a little bit, but I had to go. I knew Decent was going to go eventually.
Well, it looks like going down the back straightaway there, you were in the lead. You really ran a defensive line almost down to the wall to protect the inside lane. And just going in that corner, looks like you went in just a bit too hard, washed up the track. Is that what Decent needed to be able to get on through?
Yeah, I kind of needed to overdrive entry, but I had to run the defense. I didn't want to give him the bottom on entry, but he did a good job. I was hoping he didn't have enough rear grip to put the power down and get underneath of me. But he did, and like I said, I didn't have any rear grip, man. I was loose as hell those last 5 or 6 laps, so it was hard to put the power down. I was kind of nerfing it. He actually saved me from spinning out. I put the power down there at the end, and I put it on his door, and I just rode his door all the way to checker flag, and hopefully I won, and I didn't. But, still a good start to this year compared to last year, so I'll take it.
Absolutely. Well, good job. I'm going to toss it over to Big Jim in the booth now. Jim, what you got for Williams?
Yeah, Williams, great job tonight, as you've done all season. Top 5s across the board, I believe. And,
yes,
I mean, tonight was a good one. It was very close. But my question for you, I'm going to just move on. You finished second tonight, whatever. But Canadian Tire is next week. And I know how much you've been looking forward to that one. How many practice laps are you thinking of putting on there?
Jim, I don't know. Enough. That place owes me one, I think. I feel like, anyways. I think hopefully, I haven't ran it since the heartbreak, so I'm going to try to get back in there, and hopefully I can just pick up where I left off, kind of like riding a bike. But, if I got to put the time back in, then I will. But, I'd say at least 100 in the next week for sure.
That's more than I would do, but man, we'll be looking out for you there. That'll be a fun one to watch as well.
Thank you, buddy.
All right, Mr. Williams, we'll go ahead and let you give a shout out to whoever we want to give a shout out to. Go ahead, floor is yours.
I like shout out TGR, F76M host. We practiced together Saturday. TGR wasted. Draven hopped on and tested with us. Mac, he ran a good race there. Kind of got caught up in some stuff. Decent. Elite boys, they were fast tonight. All 3 of them were fast as heck. And Decent there for putting on a good show. And, we'll go get him a Canadian Tire.
All right, bud. Well, congratulations, P2, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you, buddy.
All right, Jim. Well, that wraps up our Phoenix stuff tonight. Man, it was a very clean race for what I expected there. These guys really put on a show and had the best finish of the season in any series so far there at the end.
Yeah, for sure. But I'll put a caveat on the whole clean thing, because back in the pack it looked pretty feisty. But those top 5, top 6, man, expert driving, ton of fun to watch tonight.
Well, as Williams already alluded to, next week these guys go to Canadian Tire. So we started at a plate track, we went to 1.5 miles, we went to a short track, and now we're going to a road course. Yep. 4 different styles of tracks in the first 4 weeks here in our Truck Series as they head to Canadian Tire north of the border next Tuesday night. So that'll be the next track on their schedule. But for the remainder of this week, we're going to finish out this week all series in Phoenix. So we got the Xfinity Series tomorrow night, Wednesday night at Phoenix, and Cup Series will be Thursday night at Phoenix. Anybody you got your eye out for tomorrow night, Jim? Since you're not in the race.
Is Kevro getting a call down? Is that happening?
I don't know. That is yet to be determined.
Yet to be determined. All right. Well, I will say that we're in for a really good one. Xfinity has been stacked. We've known this. You're in that one. I'll be looking out for you. And Swamp's in that one. Just a class field. I'm really looking forward to that one. I don't have anybody to guess. It's really up to fate, in my opinion.
All right. Well, fate will determine the winner tomorrow night in the Xfinity Series as they head to Phoenix Raceway Cup Thursday night. So as I scroll through the legal notes here, it's been an incredible night of racing here in the North American eRacing League. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast, and make sure to keep on tuning in, show the support. We appreciate it. For Big Jim, my name's Gator Mike. We will see you next time. All my gnarly ones out there, y'all stay safe.